Hey folks, Tennessee Brando here. Check out this clip of Jack Posobiec on Tim Pool's Timcast, and then let's talk about it.
Actually, the best way to get ahead of, so in politics, the best way to get ahead of a scandal is to accuse your opponent of doing the same thing before it's come out.
Radicals,
so
yep.
You accuse them of, even if it's completely baseless.
Sounds pretty good, don't it? I mean, if you was just randomly scrolling down Twitter and you saw a guy make a comment like that, the first thing you would say is, well, yeah, that's exactly what Donald Trump does. He accuses us of everything it is that he's doing. But that's not what Jack Posobiec is saying here. No, he's actually projecting towards us, the Democrats, the liberals, or as he likes to call us, the far left, the radical left. He says that it's us that is doing all these things, and we are blaming Trump to get ahead of the curve. So if you stop and think about it, we're constantly saying that that's what Donald Trump is doing, and that's what the far right's doing. And over here, you got guys like Jack Posobiec and Tim Pool, who is the host of the Timcast, and they're saying the exact same thing, but they're on the complete opposite side of the fence. And a guy like Tim Pool can be very deceiving at first because he's not your stereotypical Trump supporter. When you first stumble across him, he's very well spoken. And you can tell that he's well read, and you can tell he's very knowledgeable, and you can tell that he is well informed on what it is he's wanting to inform you about. And so at first glance, I mean, the first time I ever saw him, he was talking about how he used to be a Bernie bro, and he used to be a liberal until he just started seeing through our corruption. And he starts seeing through everything. And so he goes to a rally and he gets beat up by a member of Antifa. And now he realizes that we are the enemy of the people. And his entire podcast is projection upon people like us. And a guy like Jack Posobiec, every time they talk, they're projecting towards us. And they come off in a manner that I could see a young person who kind of is center, leaning toward the right, who hears his uncles and his dad constantly talking about how awful the radical left is. Well, these guys aren't your stereotypical Trump supporter in the sense that they're not out here at the rally with their shirt on inside out, with all the signs misspelled, and they can't pronounce anything. And they don't come off like those comedic sketches we see, where a reporter goes out there and he asks the Trump supporter a question, and they give this mind-numbingly dumb answer, and we're all sitting back here laughing about it. That's not what these guys are. These guys are very slick. They're very well spoken, and to someone who's not very informed, they come off extremely informed. And their style of conversation, if you actually go watch the entire clip of them sitting there talking with each other, they're so good at continuing to move the needle and move the conversation where they want it to go. One of the things that I've noticed guys like this loves to do is go, yeah, and I heard tell this. I talked to someone who was there. They saw this. And they actually have no real concrete proof, no real evidence of any of it. But they can deliver it in a way that can make the average Joe go, hey, yeah, there's something to that. I seen these two old boys on there talking, and they was making a whole lot of sense. They wasn't dumb like some of these people you see. But guys like Jack Posobiec and guys like Tim Pool, I've always said they're Alex Jones light. They're just a lighter, more diluted version of him, but they're every bit as dangerous. And the thing is here, folks, when you look at guys like Jack Posobiec and guys like Tim Pool, what you got to do is you got to look at the company they keep. You know, they can call us the radical left all day, and we can call them the radical right all day, but you got to look and see who the company they're keeping. And when you find out that it's white nationalists, when you find out that it's Proud Boys, when you find out that it's all these conspiracy theorists who are cooking up all these things that is causing the stereotypical dumb Trump supporter to say these things, then you realize that these guys are just as bad as the rest. They're not, they're slick talkers. I'll give them that. They're slick talkers. But when you really dive in and look at the company they're keeping, you'll find out what kind of people they are.
Hey, this is Jordy, co-founder of MeidasTouch. Person, woman, man, camera, prison. MeidasTouch just came out with a brand new t-shirt with this perfect message. Make sure you check out store.MeidasTouch.com. That's store.MeidasTouch.com and grab yours today. Thank you.